Hello and welcome. This is Project Healing Waters, Fayetteville, North Carolina program. And today's fly, which was the September fly, is called Eggs and Bacon. This was tied by one of our participants, and he droves on this fly and says that if you can't catch fish with this fly, you shouldn't be fishing. And he's right. We had taken a trip together, and I fished this particular fly after we had tied it in the course. And this fly is very successful. So let's go ahead and get started. The materials we're using are it's a Daiichi curved hook, scud hook, number 1130. The tungsten bead we're using is a 7/64 color nickel. And let me get this bead on, and then we'll get started. If I don't drop the damn thing. Hold on, it's getting complicated. Oops, and I dropped it. Okay, we'll fish that later. Let me see if I can get this on pretty quick without wasting time. And there we go. Alright. Sorry about that. I should have had this a little more prepared. Okay, so essentially the thread we're just using a black 8/0. And we are going to tie the thread in and remove the tag. Oops. This is a pretty simple fly. The materials used are simple, except for the squirmy wormy. I'm using pink squirmy wormy material, and we are going to tie that in. And I found a trick to keep this on top of the shank, but the initial part getting it on, it's gonna curve on you. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to carry this all the way down the shank. So just play with it, try to get it on top of the shank as best as possible. If it starts twisting on you, just deal with it, and then I'll show you how to get it back on top of the shank of the hook. So here I've captured it, and I'm just going to let it twist a little bit, and then just make sure it's nice and tight on there. We don't want to go too tight because the thread will cut through this material. And don't worry about the bubbles, because we will cover that up with our later material. So from here, it looks like it's already staying on top of the shank of the hook, but I'm going to go ahead and show you anyway. What we want to do is we just want to come through and then just helicopter underneath it, and then that'll keep it. Yeah, I don't want it to do that, man. Okay, let's undo that wrap and get it back where we want it. So if you just come through and kind of helicopter it underneath, holding it, helicopter underneath again, it'll stay on top of the shank of the hook. Okay, I'm going to try to squeeze that down a little bit, but we're nice and secure, so I'm going to bring it back. Now what we want to do is we want to grab our ecstasy fiber. Okay, and this color is it's fluorescent cheese. I should have opened it up first. Yeah, sorry about this. I've just been behind on videos, and thought I would try and knock out a bunch today. So just kind of doing overtime to catch up. So what we're doing is we're going to strip the fibers off until we get to the core. And the core is the two two little strings. I don't know if you can see them. You might be able to see them better right there. But you have two strings coming through, and that's the core. So what we want to do is expose the core, and we're going to tie that in. And that's good. And we're just going to bring it all the way to the front if we can. Like so. And make sure we're good in the back. Alright, we're good. Let me chop some of this off. Okay, now what we're going to do is we'll take these fibers and we are going to go around the hook shank. And we're going to stroke them in a backwards angle. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. And just keep on wrapping. And you want to form kind of like an egg pattern. And you can just keep on wrapping on top of it a little bit, but you want to wrap forward. And once you get to the bead, then you can go ahead and tie it in. Put 2 or 3 wraps in it. And then we're going to remove the excess. And we want to get as close to the bead as possible without cutting our thread. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to take it and put some wraps. Now we're going to secure the thread. Put 3 or 4 whip finishes in it. Remove the remainder. Nope, I got a little bit there. And we'll brush it out, see what it looks like. And now for the tail, you can make this as long as you want. I wouldn't recommend having it this long coming off the tail. Maybe a good 1/2 to 3/4 inch off the back. And essentially what this thing is doing when it's going through the water, this is just shaking. And the egg. So I've heard that this is an egg with a leech on it, several different things, but I'm going to use the name that the tire used, and he calls this fly eggs and bacon. Now this is Project Healing Waters, Fayetteville, North Carolina program. If you like the video, certainly share it. If you want more videos, subscribe to the channel. And hopefully I will keep things on track, unlike the past several weeks, months. And we'll have them up and running every month again. This is Project Healing Waters, Fayetteville, North Carolina, signing off. Thank you for watching.